Good morning. Welcome to Pat's Pondering. Because Mother's Day is coming up this coming Sunday, I picked the book of Chicken Soup for the Mother's Soul, Part 2. The one I'm going to read here is The Day I Became a Mom. You cannot discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Author unknown. The day I became a mom was not the day my daughter was born, but 7 years later. Up until that day, I had been too busy trying to survive an abusive marriage. I had spent all my energy trying to run a perfect home that would pass inspection each evening, and I didn't see that my baby girl had become a toddler. I tried endlessly to please someone who could never be pleased, and suddenly realized that the years had slipped by and could never be recaptured. Oh, I had done the normal motherly things, like making sure my daughter got to ballet and tap and gym lessons. I went to her recitals and school concerts, parent-teacher conferences and open houses, alone. I ran interference during my husband's rages when something was spilled on the dinner table, telling her, "It will be okay, honey. Daddy's not really mad at you." I did all I could to protect her from hearing the awful shouting and accusations after he returned from a night of drinking. Finally, I did the best thing I could do for my daughter and myself. I removed us from the home that wasn't really a home at all. The day I became a mom was the day my daughter and I were sitting in our new home, having a calm, quiet dinner, just as I had always wanted for her. We were talking about what she had done in school, and suddenly her little hand knocked over the full glass of chocolate milk by her plate. As I watched the white tablecloth and the freshly painted white walls become dark brown, I looked at her small face. It was filled with fear, knowing what the outcome of the event would have been only a week before that in her father's presence. When I saw that look on her face and looked at the chocolate milk running down the wall, I simply started laughing. I'm sure she thought I was crazy. But then she must have realized that I was thinking, "It's a good thing your father isn't here." She started laughing with me, and we laughed until we cried. There were tears of joy and peace, and there were first of many tears that we cried together. That was the day we knew that we were going to be okay. Whenever either of us spills something, even now, 17 years later, she says, "Remember the day I spilled the chocolate milk? I knew that day that you had done the right thing for us, and I will never forget it." That was the day I became a mom. I discovered that being a mom isn't only about going to ballet and tap and gym recitals and attending every school concert and open house. It isn't keeping a spotless house and preparing perfect meals. It certainly isn't pretending things are normal when they're not. For me, being a mom started when I could laugh over spilt milk. This was by Linda Jones. I lived in Houston when my two small children, we did exactly that same thing. That was living our life. And my husband went out of town for work. His friends helped me pack. We got as far as Lake Charles, Louisiana that night and stayed at the Holiday Inn. The next morning, Saturday, my children and I sat in this big old bed and watched cartoons. And it dawned on me that this was the first time since I can remember that my children woke up happy and laughing and not in fear of what was going to happen next. I knew I had done the right thing. I wanted safety for them. I wanted happiness for them. Life really changed. If you're in that kind of a situation, get out. There is help. There's help out there for women and children who have no place to go. I had my brother to go to in Jacksonville, Florida. My big brother, he just really saved us. He gave us a place to stay. He paid off my car so I wouldn't lose it. His wife babysat my kids for, I think, a whole year and wouldn't let me pay her while I went job hunting. But if you've got a mom that cares about you in every way, or even in a little way, just know that she loves you, and honor her and respect her and listen to her when she talks to you. Hopefully you'll be able to go visit your mom on Sunday. I wish I could. My mom passed away 4 years ago. I will go to her grave and I will put flowers on the grave. But honor your mom, because moms do so many things for their children that sometimes the children aren't aware of it. But when you love someone, you will do anything to protect them. Bye for now. Thank you.